What's up everyone, this is Ryan here. Today I'm going to do a talking mirror to Stihl RCA 20 hand push washer. Now I'm hoping somebody will get used this year for 2025 exactly. Which it will get used at some point this year because I want to make sure this thing still will want to use it. I hope it will get used this year for 2025 exactly, which it's definitely how much you expected this machine exactly because you know how I expected this thing, which I know since the fantasy is gonna get used at some point this year for 2025 exactly, which it will at some point is the thing with this thing will get used again at some point this year because you see how much expected this thing is. So if it this weekend or next weekend, I don't know exactly what I hope some point this thing will get used at some point this year for 2025 exactly, what you can see because you see how much expected this thing, which it's definitely how much you expected this machine exactly. But though it's surprised that this thing's get used almost like quite a bit because you see how much expected this thing, which it's definitely how much you expected this machine exactly because well, because you say how much expected this thing exactly, because you say how much expected this machine's been used almost like quite a bit because you know how expected this thing exactly, you can see how much expected this machine exactly because don't be surprised that this thing's gonna get used almost like quite. I hope at some point this thing will get used this year for 2025 exactly, which it's definitely how much you expected this thing exactly. So I hope at some point this thing will get used this year for 2025 exactly, which because you know. It's how much expected this thing, which it's definitely how much you expected this thing, but I mean, everybody see how much expected this thing, which I hope some point this thing will get used this year for 2025 exactly, which it's definitely how much you expected this machine exactly, but I'm hoping some point this thing will get used this year for 2025 exactly, which we will get used at some point this year because you see how much expected this machine.